What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 777 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's time for a question of the day. And the question actually comes from me again, and I'm curious as to, well, my wish came true, which was for Carrot to join us on our little journey to go after Sanji. So I'm curious if that was everybody else's wish. Like, is there a different mink that you would want to come instead of Carrot? Like, would you rather had Wanda or Duke or somebody else? I'm curious. With that being asked, let's go ahead and roll right into today's episode. Reminder though, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. Who will you be missing the most from the split up of the Straw Hats? Honestly, my initial reaction was I thought you were saying if the Straw Hats split up, who would you miss the most? And I was just like, do you not know who my favorite character is? Like, obviously it would be Chopper, but you're saying who will be the most, like, so when they split up, who will I miss the most? So are you implying that, like, when we're checking in with like, we're gonna have basically what we had in Dressrosa or whatever, is that basically we're gonna have, when we're at Sanji, we're not gonna check in with who got stuck back? Like Usopp and Frankie and them, we're not going to check back on with them on Zoe? Is that what you mean by, like, who will I miss? Zoro doesn't care about Sanji. I feel like he does. He's trying to play it off as if he doesn't, but I think he does. Like, it's like that civil rivalry, you know what I mean? Like, where they're like, oh my god, I hate you. You know what I mean? It's just like, at the end of the day, though, you know that if they were to, like, disappear, you would be totally upset. So I think that's what Zoro does. Nah, he for sure does. Zoro just misses his sparring brother. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he likes the bickering, you know? It's like an old married couple. Like, he seems like he hates that they hate each other, but secretly they love to bitch at each other. Zoro would get bored if he had no one to bitch with, you know? Can't wait till we get a certain set of episodes later. Because of what happens, or for certain characters? Why the fuck is Vivi back? Doesn't make any sense to me. They're bringing Vivi back because Vivi is the best. I just want to know what's gonna, relative to the story aspect. Like, is she coming back because of, like, because she is a princess, so nobility, Sanji and the assassins, and them being able to, like, pull strings, they might have some type of crossover that she could be like, Sanji's wedding? Yeah, well, my family's connected to Big Mom, so naturally we got invited to it. I saw the invitation, Sanji, and was like, what? And now I have to go to check this shit out to figure out what's going on. Or could this be Zoe related? I'm hoping it's the wedding related. Vivi's goodbye was one of the best scenes in the series. Big facts. I have multiple parallel of it, actually. The X was so iconic, right? I remember when we did that in Discord and everyone shared their X. I'm not just thinking, like, I can't wait to go back and not watch my reactions, but watch other people's reactions to see what they did to, like, certain scenes, specifically the X. Like, the Going Merry, like, how did you guys feel when Going Merry went away? I need to know. But I know I can't do that right now because algorithm will pick up and be like, what, you like watching One Piece reactions? Well, so here's someone's reaction to episode 1000, and I know that thumbnail is going to be a giant spoiler. So, I mean, you watched your episode 1 reaction before? God, that was awful. Luffy, like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. I remember I also hate on Nami like a motherfucker. Can't wait till we get to 1,000. Me neither. It's gonna be I just want to get caught up to figure out what everyone freaks out about, because people are like, oh my god, the current arc, bro, you can't imagine, and I'm just like, I feel like right now it's all been set up right now. We're now finally getting into One Piece. I know we've always been, like, there's been certain points where people are like, all right, now One Piece starts, but, like, we're just about to get into the start of it, you know? Like, we got our crew, we're now, no one's split up, we don't have, well, I guess we're going after Sanji, but, like, before we didn't have it was Luffy was still gathering his things. All right, now we gather it. Now we gotta go into the new world. Well, now we have an actual objective. We gotta get the red pony glyphs to get to the One Piece. All right, now let's, you know what I mean? Now we're focused on the One Piece. And now I feel like it's the start almost. Once I think we get Sanji start to head there. But hey, once you get caught up, will you switch to manga? Probably not, because one, I have a hard time reading and comprehending it. I don't want to have to go back. And two is that, like, I feel like I'm going to be, if I have the object in my hand, right, and I'm just like reading, what was it, Water 7 or whatever, reading it, and I'm sitting there watching Spandic do some shit to Robin, boom, I'm throwing that motherfucker. And I'm going to end up ruining my fucking book by the time I get to the end. And then I'm going to be having to staple it together to get to read it. So I don't think I should have something physical in my hand when I'm reading something that could get me very emotional. Hence why we had to go through this. Like, this is what, number 3? I would love to see Mozy react to the return of Best Boy Chan. Like, Bone Clay? Like, what do you mean the return of him? I honestly can't remember that. I remember his goodbye, though. That's for damn sure. Do you remember the introduction of Big Mom? I remember she was like a little slimy character. That's what I remember from it. Why? I'm excited to see her, but why? Or wait, don't they have like a giant meaning of some sort? They talked about some type of meaning of nobles. I can't remember who was talking about it. Is that what she's heading to? Side note, I'm glad to be able to like simp over a normal human for once. You don't even look the same, to be honest. Literally, I only recognize you because of your scar. I wish we could see the duck squad. I miss it. Speaking of watching my reactions, I want to know, I can't remember how I reacted when I saw Luffy punch her. I'm pretty sure I would have been upset. But now, hindsight 2020, I'm like, I understand their dynamic. I'm like, alright, he hit her, it's alright. It is what it is. Luffy smiles sunshine no matter the animation. Facts. Dolphy Croc. Ah. Straight sunshine. Not to him. See, now I'm kind of curious, like, how do I feel about certain scenes with characters that are put against us, but I do like Croc. I don't. You beat up on Croc, I'm kind of like, oh, but I liked Croc. Like Arlong though, yeah, like if we fight Arlong and I see that again, go back and rewatch it, I'm gonna hate Arlong every minute of it. I'm gonna love all the Arlong punches. What'd you say? I was looking at your short hair. That is 100% true. Croc is a guy that makes power scaling a mess. 100%. Like they introduced him way too soon. Or maybe just made him too dope. Of course, weren't we supposed to like end right here? Like Skypiea like wasn't Oda planning on ending it, so it's sort of like creating Frieza, thinking you're gonna be done, and then they're like, nah, dude, we want more, and you're like, well, fuck, let me make a cell then, okay? And then people keep wanting more, and you're kind of like, well, now what do I do? Frieza was such a good character. I hope we get to see her. If they're teasing me, I'm gonna... It's like, with our new crew members, will they draw one on there, or like, what's the situation on that, though? Well, you looking rough. I mean, it's just your hair color, but no, you are looking rough. 世界政府に問うてみたいことがあった。ポーネグリフのことですか。あわよくば知りたい。その昔、ネフェルタリ家の王は世界に何をしたのか。危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない危ない。
お父様、体調は？
よくはないな。もう長くはないかもしれん。早く娘が婿を取ってくれたら。
ずるいわ。またそうやって病気を利用する。
宮の写真が山のように来ておるぞ。
この度のご即位おめでとうございます。
当ホテルは4年に一度レビリーへ向かう王族の方々のためだけに建てられたホテル。お気に召していただければ幸いですが。
What the fuck was that? Okay, it took me a second, but is it a hotel? Because you work at a hotel, your chin is a hotel?
当ホテルは4年に一度レビリーへ向かう王族の方々のためだけに建てられたホテル。お気に召していただければ幸いですが。
悪くなく。 なくはなくてよ。ねえあなた。
まあ凡情だね。
I honestly have. It is a hotel.
でなくはないってことよ。
ゴールドロジャーの処刑台が一望できる程度だけどね。
では旅の疲れを癒してくださいまし。
What noble could it?
ああ、
King
目障
Stelly.
りだ。
Bro, I do not remember at all. The name sounds familiar, but that's it.
各国が少しざわついているのは4年に一度世界の中心聖地マリージョアにて行われるレベリーのためである。しかし思慮深く一癖も二癖もある各国首脳たちのやり取りは毎度そうそううまくは運ばない。
I mean, if all the leaders are there, that's a good place to like what Sasuke did in
水
Naruto.
軍統領ドンチンジャオ。いや新たな統領サイはまだ戻らぬか。どうやらレベリーに間に合いそうだ。言いたいことならいくらでもあるぞ。
それはもちろんルフィ君ならもっと遠くへ連れ出してくれます。しかし今回はここより真上マリージョアへ浮上するだけ。お兄様もネプチューン軍もついておりますゆえ白星姫。
今回は白星を欠席させてはみれど。ええ、魚人島移住の嘆願ならばたくさんの署名があります。マンボウ。
それではまるで
I doubt that will
人
happen
間た
though.
ちを信頼しておらぬと言うとるようなもんじゃもん。困ったな。
白星麦わらの一味から何を得た。
And then the first time I see her, that's all she's doing.
楽しいお散歩に連れ出してくださいませ。
よし、いいぞ。
お約束
約束。
この会議こそが母乙姫の念願じゃないか。
一方象を出航し
Speaking
た
of
ルフ
mom,
ィた
can
ち
we
は
go check in on Sanji and his family? I want to see his assassin mom.
はい。
こらこらこら。気合い入れろよ。沈めぞ。
So you got a new change of
あ
pants.
んたが象から急に飛び降りるからもうみんなぐったりよバカ。
ありがとう。俺は生きている喜び
The real question though is where is Carrot? Was she in the book bag or is she already on the ship or is she... They just tease me with that.
さあなんでこんな目に。
ほら、また進路がずれた。トリカジ。おお、本当に海の上。
Oh my god, I love it!
なんでお前がいるんだ。
Who the fuck cares? Ah, damn it. That little carrot on her thermos. Oh my god. You are so fucking innocent. I love everything about her. I remember, like, what was it? Not last week, the week before, someone was saying Carrot was ranked higher than Chopper on, like, the Love of Light, like, when they ranked the characters. And I was shocked. Now, I'm not shocked. Still don't understand it, but I'm not shocked by it. Stelly is Sabo's brother. Was Stelly his full brother or his half brother? I can't remember. And then Stelly was the one that like was all did everything right, and then Sabo was like the opposite. Does he know about Sabo? I mean, depending on what type of mission Sabo's been on, you know, like, would the nobles know that have that type of information? Adopted brother. That's what he was. He was an adopted brother. That's right. I was like, I knew there was some type of dynamic that made it a little, like, tension. I just couldn't remember what it was. Alright, well, that was it for my reaction to episode 777 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching that reaction. It was real. It was nostalgic. It was real nostalgic. Later on.